Unknown Studios.
Unknown Studios.
There we go.
I don't have diabetes studios.
And shout out to you, man. Good clean bill of health.
It's lit. Healthy heart, healthy lungs. This shit is crazy. I've been trying to kill myself for so long, and I just can't die. Knock on wood.
That's a crazy statement.
Knock on wood.
Damn, that's crazy.
Knock on wood.
I was just watching some movie on Netflix where the dude told Angelina Jolie she was gonna die.
Did she die?
That's the shit though. Nah, she was supposed to die next Thursday. He said like 6 things that was gonna happen. They all happened, but then
It's like The Ring.
I guess I've never seen The Ring.
You never seen The Ring?
Nah.
With the little girl that hops out the TV?
I know the
When I was
reference.
young?
I never seen it though.
You never seen the fucking Ring?
Never seen The Ring, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That might be crazier than Titanic because The Ring was like right when we was like probably like 10, 11.
10, 11?
That was like a big deal because I remember Ty dad got the bootleg of it, and we was probably like 8 deep in the house watching that shit at Ty house.
Yeah, that time I was probably watching How High every day. Not a teen movie every day. Next Friday every
Not
day.
a teen movie. Who stars in that?
I don't know who stars in it.
You don't know?
No.
Captain America.
Oh shit!
Yep.
Damn,
that crazy?
him.
Yeah, it is him, dog. Isn't that crazy?
What is it? Not another teen
Not
movie.
another teen movie.
That is a wild
I
movie,
watched it
though.
like probably like 6 years ago. Like, is that Chris Evans? And
Did
I
you
looked up.
watch
I'm
it?
like, oh shit, that is him.
Watching that as a 10-year-old is
Yeah,
crazy.
100%. Bro, I grew
Even
up.
the scary movies.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up watching American Pie, and that's a fucking out-of-pocket movie for a kid to be watching.
I watched Scary Movie as a grown up. I'm like, oh shit, they had a glory hole on Scary Movie. Remember he put his ear to the glory hole, and the shit went through his ear.
I went to the movie theaters to see that. No, I don't. That's yeah. Actually, I went to the movie theater with my mom to see Scary Movie.
That's crazy.
Right? We were like 10, right? So she took us.
That's
Like,
crazy.
I was thinking it would be like a fun comedy.
Yeah.
And like one of the first scenes where the dude's like fucking his girl for the first time.
Yeah.
And he nuts so hard he shoots her to the ceiling.
Yeah.
I distinctly remember asking my mom, like, what's that?
Oh no!
Why is she stuck in the ceiling? She was like, oh, it's nothing.
Oh my god,
Crazy.
that's great. Like I be trying to watch
Crazy.
movies with the kids, but
No.
even I was trying to watch Get Rich or Die Trying, but I was like, do you expose your kids to know what crack is this early? Like I just felt the dilemma. Like, nah, I don't think this is it.
And you don't really know. And then it was like, that was another one I watched when I was older. Wedding Crashers came out. I think we was at the beach or something. Like we was doing one of the family vacations. I used to go to like, Kevin would take us either to the beach, and we went to like Outer Banks a couple times. And then we would go skiing every once in a while. I'm sounding real privileged.
Yeah.
All right now. I know how to ski. I always shock motherfuckers with that shit.
That's crazy.
Skiing's a blast. But anyway, it was a family setting. Like everybody like, oh, let's watch Wedding Crashers. This sounds fun, bro. Within like the first 5 minutes, it's the opening scene where they crash the weddings. You ever see it?
No.
So they crash the weddings. It's Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn, and then it's like a compilation of them like dancing with the girls. Like it's cut scenes, like different weddings with them dancing with different girls.
Yeah.
And as they go for the spin, they spin them onto the bed, and their titties just fly out. Like it cuts to the bedroom scene, so it's just like 20 titties in a row. There's a whole family living room. I never felt more uncomfortable in my fucking life.
How did you used to act when you was younger watching them joint stuff?
You just put your head down. Like, yeah. We had the Titanic DVD, and that might have been the first pair of titties I ever saw for real. It was a VHS. And my brothers was all like horny as shit. They used to like run that shit back and pause it right on the titties in the VHS. So,
Damn.
and my brothers would just be amazed, like, damn, yeah, there's just some titties.
I seen was Do the Right Thing, Rosa Perez. When
I've never seen Do the Right Thing.
And in that scene, it's like hot as shit outside. So Spike Lee go get some ice, and he's like, "Thank God for the right titty." Putting ice around the nipple, and he's like, "Thank God for the left titty." And he just icing her titties, and like Rosie Perez was like my first celebrity crush ever.
Oh, and it's another movie too. You probably never seen, but it's called Showgirls.
Never seen it.
So it's Jesse from Saved by the Bell.
Mhm.
It was right after Saved by the Bell ended. She went and did movies. They all try to like do movies. So she did a movie. It ended up getting like a Rotten Tomatoes 5.
Yeah.
It was a bad movie, but it was all about her going to Vegas, becoming a stripper and shit. That shit was raunchy as fuck, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like 7 sex scenes in it. Like it was TV mature, like rated crazy. But Big Doe Mom had that shit on DVD or stepdad or whatever. And some of us liked it. We was stealing the shit out of that DVD, boy.
Yeah, nah.
That shit went all the way from Big Doe Mom house in Middletown to Kevin house on 40. That shit Shit was traveling.
You remember
bro.
Swordfish with Halle Berry just chilling on the beach?
I never
chair?
seen that movie either. Is that where
Chilling.
she fucked Billy Bob?
Nah, that's Monsters Ball. That was
I never seen that one either.
And I was like, they
I
look
seen
like
the
they
clip.
really fucking in Monsters
They
Ball.
might have Billy Bob had it in back
I'm
then,
like,
bro.
yo, Billy Bob,
yeah, Billy Bob was going
Halle
crazy.
is crazy.
And Angelina.
What Angelina movie?
It wasn't a movie. They was dating for like 2 years.
Oh shit!
You never
Shout out
seen
to
that
Billy
clip?
Bob.
He was on the VMAs and they were just making out, and she was like, "Yeah, we just fucked in the limo."
Oh shit!
Yeah, he had him in, bro. Billy Bob had a run.
Billy
Billy
Bob.
Bob had a fucking run,
Shout out
bro.
to him and Landman. He's fire in Landman.
So Billy got that
Damn,
aura.
Billy Bob.
Yeah, Billy Bob going crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, shout out to Chris Evans. Got to start in not another teen movie. So
Yeah.
there was a playing game last night too. Oh, we didn't do weekend recap. That's
No, we didn't.
Jimmy's back.
What you get into?
Podcast on
You
Friday.
did a pod on Friday?
We did a pod on Friday.
Oh, we did do the pod
Yeah,
on
so I
Friday.
did a podcast on Friday.
Yeah.
Saturday, I don't recall.
Mhm.
Sunday, we went golfing. It was my buddy Brandon's birthday on Tuesday, so we all went.
Well, happy belated, bro.
Yeah, we celebrated a little bit on the golf course. Had a blast and whatnot. But yeah, I didn't do too much. I had to sit the fuck down this weekend. I've been outside a lot lately, so
Yeah.
I sat down.
Saturday, I can't recall either. I think, no matter of fact, I chilled Saturday. Ain't do too much. Sunday, me and King took my dad out to go get something to eat. He's funny. He's like real low maintenance when it comes to food. I'm like real, like, no, let's go to the better spot. But he was like, I'm like, what you want to eat? Motherfucker said IHOP. I'm like, IHOP. All right, we could go to IHOP, whatever, dude. Like, old heads don't give a fuck.
No.
They just be like, let's just go
And
get
it's the
stuff.
funny shit too, because you don't want to be like, let's go somewhere nicer.
Yeah,
Because it's like, yo, all right, if you like that shit, I don't want to seem like a nut.
That's what I'm saying. And I ain't like ultra bougie when it comes to food, but I do like good food. But I'm like, all right, let's go to IHOP. We go to IHOP. He orders, he can't eat pork no more. So he's like, all right, what the fuck am I gonna eat? And he orders
Assalamu
steak and
alaikum.
eggs. Never ordered steak and eggs in his life. I'm like, Dad, you ain't never ordered no fucking steak and eggs. He orders that. I ordered a regular traditional breakfast and shit. Bacon, egg, and cheese, pancake. But he get these steak and eggs. I don't fuck with steak. But he like, yo, try this shit. He ain't eat it. He like, yo, try this shit. I'm like, I don't fuck with steak, but I'm gonna try it. Yo, IHOP steak was crazy. I don't like steak. I'm like, nah, something up with this. And you know how sometimes you might go somewhere and it might be the fucking chef. It was in Middletown.
All right.
And it might be the fucking chef. And you're like, all right, nah, this is a one-off. Because ain't no way they putting out steaks like this. And I don't eat steak. But that shit had me second guessing, like, maybe I need to broaden my horizons and start trying. If an IHOP steak got me like, damn, this shit crazy. Maybe I need to start trying steak out. But I've always been like anti-steak till I tried that. I'm like, this is interesting. If IHOP got a good steak, something ain't right. And I need to reevaluate what the fuck I be ordering at these restaurants. But other than that, man, I ain't do too much here this weekend.
I never really fuck with steak, and I don't really fuck with IHOP. And
Me
I'm
neither.
sure it's like,
I was so disappointed.
I'm sure it's like every restaurant, but I know like 8 people that worked at IHOP, and they just used to do nasty shit in that bitch.
See, I think the IHOP we went to, the motherfucker took pride in the steak he was making.
There you go.
The motherfucker had onions on it, mushrooms. I'm like, hold the fuck up.
Nah,
man.
IHOP had me geeking though. My one man's worked there. I went to his apartment and I opened up his freezer and he just had big ass bags of chicken tenders
That's
in
crazy.
there. Like this crazy ass
crazy.
big ass bags of chicken tenders. Just going nuts.
Shout out to everybody that bring home the food.
Yeah, I was like, oh, that's lit. That's lit. And then he was telling me how he knocked a joint down in the freezer at work. And I
That's
was like,
wild.
that's too much for my like food.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's too much.
That's
He's
a
like,
cold fuck right
you know
there.
how there's so much whipped cream? Like that.
What?
I'm not putting whipped cream on my meat in the freezer, bro, like that. That's gotta be a bad joint.
Yeah.
Because the freezer already gonna have me in a bad
This gotta
spot.
be the only place
Yeah.
that can ever go down.
Yeah,
We
like,
got the freezer.
Freezer got me in a bad spot. Now we adding cold whipped cream to the
Yeah.
mix.
Yeah.
Just gotta be making good or I'm cooked.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm fucking cooked.
Yeah, that's a risky joint.
And Easter's coming up this weekend too.
Yeah, that shit flying.
Yeah,
This
it's-
year flying for real.
They always fly. We getting old.
I hate that shit.
Every day go by fast. It don't though. I feel like every week drag.
Oh man.
Um,
I had a crazy week though, as far as like the news, I guess.
this week
Yeah, China's going wild right now.
are they?
Or the China China wholesalers are going wild, I should say.
I don't be seeing none of this shit.
Oh man, well, the China wholesalers amid the tariffs by Trump have come out and are saying everything luxury that you buy comes from China, and they saying buy it straight from us at this point.
Oh yeah.
They telling the straight prices, telling you how to buy it. They basically saying that luxury brands get their shit made in China, get it shipped to them, put the label on it, and I guess putting a label on something means it was made in Italy or wherever it's made at. So they was coming at companies like Hermes, Louis Vuitton, Prada. I ain't hear Gucci, but they did come at Christian Dior as well. So I don't know. It's a wild time. At this age, do you even care if somebody's shit is real or fake, or is like rock the fuck out?
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Mm-hmm. And I wish people would like stop acting like this illusion of like, oh, we're paying for quality. No, you're not. Nobody cares. That shit is all fake. My mans are saying that shit like, oh, this. Bro, don't nobody give a fuck about that. Mm-hmm. If that shit was real, everybody would be driving different cars.
What you mean?
Like, motherfuckers wouldn't really give a fuck about a Benz because who makes a Benz?
As far as what country?
Yeah, it's four manufacturers that own like the four separate brands. Like Benz makes like not for sure, but let's say Benz makes fucking Volkswagen too, and Honda, or Ford makes fucking Lexus and this. Like it's all the same manufacturers. It's the same fucking car bills.
Yeah.
Like motherfuckers don't really give a fuck about the quality of that shit. That shit is all fake. We pay because we like to have nice things. What does nice things mean at this point?
At this age, I don't know. I will say I do feel a way like I always cared about my sneaker being real, but that's from I don't know, that shit being ingrained in me as a fucking
because you just don't want to get made fun of for having faith.
It wasn't even about being made fun of because I mean, truth be told, when times was rough, mom got me some J's from the fucking stand outside. So I mean, I think I've had
couldn't be Vicky.
I had two pair. I had a pair of Brand 11s before, and I had a pair of Black Cat 4s that came from the fucking stand. And shit at what 11, 12, I wasn't tripping because I also still had the shit that I had, but shit got rough. I wanted J's. Mom came home. Of course, later on, I'm like, oh shit, them shits was fake. And I was rocking them motherfuckers crazy. But as an adult, like I've always been like, man, I don't as far as designer shit, I don't give a fuck. That shit go out of style in 2-3 days. I've never been one to partake in designer clothes. I bought one pair of Louis Vuitton sneakers in my life, and I might have worn them like 2-3 times, and I was like, why the fuck did I buy these? I was like, I don't know, 21, 22. I was like, no, I'm a flex. Wore them shit like 2-3 times. And they fit stupid as shit because they got European sizes. So they was tight as shit. I'm flat with it. Shit wasn't made for me. So those was a dub. But yeah, as far as the clothes and shit, rock the fuck out. I ain't never been one to wear that shit.
There's only 2 pair of fake shoes I ever had that I wore. One was a black and red pair of 14s. It was 8th grade. It was on me. My mom asked for my Christmas list. I sent her a link. I thought I had a deal. It was 110. That they was going for like 150 back then. So I'm like, here, mind you, them shit just came out, so I should have known better. It was good fakes though.
Yeah,
they was good fakes, and all my other shit. Like I had so much shit. My mom used to spoil the shit out of me too. Like, well, I talk about that shit.
Talk about them Spizz Ice.
That was the second pair I was going to tell you about.
Because I thought they was real.
That was the second pair I was going to tell you about. So the first pair was these black and red 14s, and it's the shit. Vicky spoiled me, so I get 3 pair of shoes to start the school year. I'll be fine. What's that, September?
Yeah.
My birthday's in November, so I'm getting 3 more shoes. So that's brand new shoes. I got 6 already, like, by the second marking period.
Yeah.
Here come Christmas.
Yeah.
3 or 4 pairs. So now I got 10 shoes halfway through the year. Here's the shit when motherfuckers like, oh, well, then you got to wear them for the rest of the year. Not at Vicky and Mom. Tax time. 3 more shoes.
Yeah.
Tax refund. So now I got 13 shoes on the year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm good.
That's crazy.
It's lit. 13 shoes is fucking lit. So anyway, so I throw in a fake 14. I'm so young and dumb. I'm not even realizing they fake until I wear them a couple of times. So I get my wares in, and then I start to hoop in them. And all of a sudden, you start noticing the material at the front not aging right like how it's supposed to. It's starting to gray a little bit, peel.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, them shits was fake, wasn't they?
Yeah.
And then freshman year, crazy shit. That's what I get for borrowing people's shit, too. So I don't know, like, y'all motherfuckers might not do that shit. In my neighborhood, like, I ain't really do it like that because I already had this shit.
Yeah.
But Rennie, Ty, Brad, DJ, these motherfuckers was just cycling through each other's clothes because everybody went to different schools.
Yeah.
All of them was in high school. So everybody, one motherfucker go to Glasgow, one motherfucker go to Howard, one motherfucker go to Hodson. Don't nobody know. And this before social media popped. This even before MySpace.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Like I remember I gave Brad got some crazy like maroon and blue and gray newbies for Christmas. Well, I had the kid jersey already.
Yeah.
The lit one.
Yeah.
He like, yeah. You got it, bro. Have a fucking blast. Get that fit off.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I had this LRG jacket. It was fucking fire. A little Africa LRG jacket. And I had the matching LRG jeans, which was fucking fire.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that shit was like, and I already wore that fit. I had some fresh butter, so I already wore that fit. That fit was fucking lit. I was like, that fit's fire. But Ty come around, he asked me, he just got these Spizikes, these white, red, and green Spizikes. They match the jacket perfect, right? So Ty asked for the LRG jacket. I'm like, you can have it, but I want to wear the Spizikes.
Yeah.
So he wore the LRG shit to Howard. He get that shit off. Everybody like it, blah, blah. Bro, I was on like, I thought the Spizikes on. Motherfuckers dicky. Like, oh, them shit's fire, blah, blah. There's only one person that was like, and you know, I'm not a real sneakerhead. Like, I always bought clothes and shoes and shit, but I've always bought my shoes like to match outfits and shit. I never was on release dates and shit.
Yeah.
One motherfucker named Joey.
Okay.
I was like,
makes sense.
You know, I don't think I thought them shits ain't released for 2 weeks.
Oh shit.
I thought them shits wasn't dropping for 2 weeks. And shit, my mom got them.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, they must be lit then. I was like, yeah. You feel me? Like, motherfuckers don't know me to wear fake shit. So if there's a pass, like, I got a white mom.
Yeah.
That's probably got a sneaker plug somewhere and shit.
Yeah.
Them shits was fake as shit, boy. I paid it off Quill and I'm like, Ty. Bro said these shits don't come out for 2 weeks. He like, yeah. You're a fucking dickhead, dog.
The funny shit,
Really dumb as shit.
it's funny how you laid out your like sneaker scenario. My shit was, I got two, because remember Foot Locker had the deal when we was in high school.
289. That's how I would start that shit
So
off.
I'll get a black and white shell and then
love
I'll get
shell
an
top.
exotic sneak. I would always try to get a J, but if I couldn't, I'll figure it the fuck out.
That was the game plan. You get the black shells with the white stripe, the white shells with the black stripe. And I used to be a big Chuck wearer back in the day too. So sometimes I would finesse
a Chuck.
a Chuck, like a blue Chuck or some shit in there, and then I get the J. So now I got 3 to 4 shoes to start the fucking year.
Yeah.
It's lit. And I already have shoes because my feet been size 12 since 7th grade.
Damn.
So they stopped growing.
Yeah, my shit
So-
stopped
That was cool.
9th grade. And then Christmas I would get a pair of balling shoes. And then my birthday I would get the 2 for $89 and then whatever else again. And for some reason Jordan always dropped fire in March, so I would get lucky. But my story with I never got caught out by another kid. So I had the Bread 11s on. And the Bread 11s is like a staple Jordan and shit. And at that point, it was what, like 06, my freshman year. They hadn't released it, I don't know how long. Everybody going crazy, like, how you get them? Them shit's fire, blah, blah, blah. Like, niggas wilding. You remember the gym teacher, Damasio?
Mm-hmm.
This month, I'm wearing them in gym. This motherfucker, like, where you get them from? Because, you know, he used to, I can only remember one pair that he used to wear. He used to wear the True Blue 3s in gym. But he had them. But he was like, where you get them from? I'm like, shit, I don't want a Flight Club. I'm just some bullshit. No one I ain't get these shits from Flight Club. He like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You know, he a funny motherfucker. So he like, you got them from Rashes, huh? You got them straight from Rashes. I'm like, nah, these shit's legit. I have my D-Wade jersey. You don't think I'm doing something. I'm like, damn, these shits is fake.
Yeah,
So I mean, I still was getting them shits off, and everybody in school was like, damn, because I had the 18s at that time, white and red 18s, and I think I had a pair of fire red 5s freshman year. And I had a pair of 13s from 8th grade that I kept clean. So I was cool, but like you said, you just rotate one of them bullshits up in there, and
Get
like
that
I said,
shit
it
off.
was a grown ass man that was in the sneakers. I was like, I don't know about that, dog.
It's the only time you was getting caught is like if you're not
You couldn't wear
known.
the crazy color. Though.
Yeah, I say if you're not known to dress,
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
of a sudden you
too.
pop up with an exotic ass color J.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Come on, bro. And don't even.
Mind you, they was going crazy in
I say don't have the SpongeBob blazer fives on.
No, the SpongeBob Dub Zeros.
Yeah,
Motherfucker came to school with them on.
yeah. Here's the crazy shit about that too is, I like Dub Zeros, dog. I see them.
Dub Zeros had an arrows.
Bro.
Bro. Spizikes.
I think Spizikes are fire too.
Crazy.
I see both of them shits at like the Nike Outland shit for like 140. I'm like, damn, I really.
Yeah,
them shits.
I was thinking about getting the Spizikes in the low.
Them shits. Yeah, them shits is fire.
Even they got a new one out. It's the Jordan 2 and the 3 put together. And I'm like, I want them shits so bad, but I don't know how I'm gonna get them shits off.
But that's all the mellows were. The first like 6 mellows.
Yeah.
And that shit was just a mashup of 2 Jordans.
Yeah. Now it's just like I mean, I told y'all last time, like I damn near got everything I wanted except probably like 2 more Jordans left to get, then I'm like officially retired. Not giving a fuck, probably wear loafers the rest of my life. So I'm lying like shit, but yeah, I'm cool now. But as far as the fake shit go, man, I mean, I'm not the word glad ain't the right word, but it's like I hope motherfuckers don't always feel the pressure to have the
Who gives a fuck? We've been saying this shit for motherfucking years. I remember we went to a day party fucking like 7 years ago, and I went to Joseph A. Bank. It was before I had like dress clothes and shit, and I went and got like a $400 blazer.
Yeah.
He went to H&M and got a full suit for $50.
Yeah.
We look the same.
Yeah.
Dog. Fucking
he was going crazy. He had the $450 blazer. Oh my god, I went to H&M, got this whole shit for $50.
The fucking same.
Motherfucker under the same showing the shirts.
We got the whole fucking blazer. We got the Calvin Klein button up, Calvin Klein pants, fucking some shoes. I went fucking nuts. It looked the same, dog. You could always make a fit. Like motherfuckers can go to Target and find a fit right now.
Wear whatever the fuck you want. You just gotta make it look right. You gotta know what the fuck you wearing for real.
Now that shit funny because I follow a page on Reddit and it's all about replica watches. Because motherfuckers be buying them shits heavy as shit.
That shit do pop up because I follow Rolex, but that shit do pop
replica
up.
Watches. These motherfuckers they buy like the shit from the same manufacturer for like $400. That shit looks fucking legit.
Yeah. And the motherfucker one they got one video on there. Dude went in the Rolex authorized dealer, but somehow they made the shit not tick. Motherfucker took it in there, dude didn't know, and then just fucked him up at the end. Like, yeah, this is a replica watch.
Because they'll have the same fucking build and everything. Like that's yeah. If you want to buy fake shit, have a
what's
fucking
crazy
blast.
is them Seikos that they making like Rolexes.
The
Like,
Grand
people do
Seikos.
like custom shit to them. Like the thing I like about the Rolex really is the I guess what would you call it, the straps. Like that's the part I forget what kind of band that is, but that's my favorite part of it. It ain't necessarily the watch face because it's a bunch of watch faces with the same as a Rolex day date.
It's a lot
But
cooler.
it's the
Yeah.
band. It's the band that gets me.
Yeah, I mean the
A lot
China
of complications as well, but I ain't that technical with watches to know what the complications are.
and the China shit is with the manufacturers and shit is like, if they had a website, I'm sure people would grab. They talking about contact us directly.
Now they do got websites.
Oh, so you could just buy one piece?
Yeah. Yeah. You about to invest? Now the funny shit is, at the age we are, who really checking us about a watch? Who checking us about?
Ocho Cinco's been telling you, oh, he's wearing fake shit the whole fucking time.
Ocho Cinco was on Hard Knocks, my senior year with the Bengals. That motherfucker walked in Claire's, bought a pair of earrings, and said, "Who the fuck gonna question me? Who gonna say something?
Facts.
Nobody. Because why
Facts.
would you? He's a millionaire wearing this shit. So, yeah, I mean, to each his own. I don't at this big age, I don't give a fuck. Rock out whatever make you happy if that's what you want to wear. That shit cool. I mean, that shit cool to me. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm not buying anything that expensive to where I have to buy it fake.
What you mean?
Like it's not like I'm not buying a $20,000 bag.
Okay, your girl want a bag, and she like, I don't care if you get it from here, but I want this bag. Are you doing it?
What? Like if she wanted the fake one?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
She a gift, bitch.
Yeah.
The fuck? You're not getting the $20,000 one.
Yeah. Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Have a blast. But I'm not about to go get some Jordans from China because they're 120 when I can pay 210. Like
it's like that. That's what
that's like I'm not gonna save enough money on it.
Yeah.
Now they come out and they're like, you can buy this Benz from the same fucking manufacturer and save 20,000. Take my 25 grand for the Benz.
You know what's funny? They got fake cars. So
I
like
hate
they
it.
got little Range Rovers and like little Benzes. They're like
That's not
like a
bad.
weird size smaller than the actual car, but they got all the same shit.
That's-
Granted, they probably don't run the same, but the shit is wild.
That's the shit with the cars now. Like it used to be like you buy them for the tech and whatnot, but it's like pretty much all cars have the same tech now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like if you go get like a fucking Range, I'm sure it'll have some shit, but how much more is it gonna have than like a loaded Telluride?
Yeah.
Like
I mean, except that it says Range Rover on it.
yeah, like is that worth the extra 20, 30?
To some people, it is.
I guess.
Yeah, shit is wild.
Everybody has different ways of flaunting their wealth and shit. Like some motherfuckers go and buy $5,000 bicycles. Some motherfuckers have $4,000 sections. Some motherfuckers, yeah, that shit is crazy. Speaking of sections, I sent you that article. Motherfuckers gotta relax, dog.
Yeah, that was in Center City.
That was the
Yeah,
fucking
why
Biblos.
are they blowing up the spot? That's what I'm saying.
Like,
Like,
what are we doing
that's a
here?
cool spot.
Yeah, that's the go-to.
Don't get Biblo shut down.
Yeah, Jesus
not do
fucking
that.
Christ. That's
not
like
do that.
the fucking absolute go-to of I'm gonna have some fun and they're gonna play music.
Yeah. Let's not do that. That was
22-year-old calls a ride share. Apparently, he gets an altercation while he's leaving the club. Jeep pulls up next to him. I guess they start fighting. As they start fighting, they shoot up the Uber that he's in. He's in critical condition. The 77-year-old man that was driving the Uber gets hit in the back of the head and dies.
wild.
That's fucking foul.
That shit is stupid.
That's foul, dog.
That shit
He's
is stupid.
77. Dog, he's picking motherfuckers up late night. He's probably trying to get some extra money on top of his retirement and gets hit in the fucking head.
The thing I hate is the fact they had to put Biblos in the title. Like, granted, dude was coming out of there probably. But the motherfuckers ain't getting Biblos for the track.
That's what you hate. That's a fact, though.
Like, cause that's putting
That's a
the
fact.
spot on
That's a
blast.
fact.
Like,
Yeah,
oh, this
that's
is a
a
bad spot. Like, you ain't get in there with the strap. So don't put, like, say they got shot on whatever street that is in Center City. Don't say that in the title. It was the fact that it was in the title. Yeah, you can say the young man was leaving Biblos, blah, blah. But put that in the title, make it seem like Biblos in a safe spot. You're going to get shot if you go there. It was putting people in I'll say business owners in a fucked up spot. Like, bro, that shit ain't happening in my business. You got it all in the title. What are we
Yeah,
doing?
that's a fair
You
point.
costing me money.
That's a fair point. I'll take that. Anyway, what are we talking about today?
We got the China shit out the way. You want to stay on China?
China.
Trump, I don't know how true it is, allegedly put 245% tariffs on China now.
Is that real?
Let me see where the
Tariffs on what, though? Because he paused the electronics tariffs, which was the real one. So even if he did 245, it's like, all right, bro, you already folded on the most important part that was really going to crumble him.
Yeah.
And then I just saw a report that China just switched that. They cut their oil buying from America by 90%, and now they're using Canada's oil instead.
And they also aren't using Boeing parts anymore for their planes.
Mm.
So yeah, they're trying to say they're China basically over there proving like we cool without y'all. Like we'll be all right if y'all want to play this game.
I don't know if they're cool without us, but I just don't know if it's sustainable.
Why? What do they get from us?
Oil,
I mean, they said we ain't
Airplane
giving them NVIDIA parts anymore.
shit like that.
Yeah,
So I don't know. We'll see.
yeah.
I think they're just more willing to spite themselves. I mean, I hope we win the trade war.
Yeah, it's fucking. This shit is stupid, man.
Yeah, I hope we win.
This shit is fucking stupid.
Nobody wins in war.
You going to space for 10 minutes?
Yes.
Why?
Wait, real quick before we switch that. Trump got his annual physical and he said he's 6'3", 220 pounds. There's not a shot in the fucking
Nobody
world.
believes it.
There's not a shot in the fucking
Nobody
world.
believes it. He's easily 250.
There's at least
Minimum.
there's not a fucking shot in the world.
No.
Not a shot. He is a tall guy though, so he might be 6'3". I'll give him that. But
Mhm.
80-something. Said he passed all his brain tests and whatnot. He's sharp. Good, more power to him. 220, not a fucking shot.
Yeah, no.
It's not a shot in the world.
You basically what? Brendan Jacobs? Like, no, bro. That's not,
Yeah, dog.
that's not you, dog.
Yeah. What's the question?
You went to
Space.
space
Gail
for
and
10
then went
minutes.
to space. We talked about this when we were playing 2K the other day.
Yeah.
If the price was reasonable, which I know it wouldn't be, obviously, like
5 racks. You going to space for 10 minutes?
100%. Yes. 5 racks, wouldn't even think about it. Out of my account, take it.
What the fuck you about to do up there?
Bro, I'm going to fucking space.
You spending 5 bands on space?
Yes. Do you know how fucking lit that would be, bro? Like, motherfuckers travel tourism in America is down like 90% all across the globe, which is crazy.
Damn.
But I'm saying, you know how far motherfuckers travel to see like the Grand Canyon,
Yeah.
the Great Wall, like fucking Mount Everest and shit. Like, motherfuckers travel all across the globe to get these glimpses of these beautiful, like, fuck, what's the shit? 7 Wonders of the World or whatever the fuck it is. Like, motherfuckers travel across the world to get a glimpse of these shits. 5 racks, I can go to space and look down at the fucking Earth.
Yeah.
They should start sending the flat earthers up there just so they could see that shit.
That's funny.
Just send them the fuck up there. Now it's so accessible. 5 racks to go up there and just look at like this shit is just a fucking ball out of space.
You also
see all this
saying
blue
that
shit?
it's a hoax.
It's a hoax?
That
I saw them saying it was a hoax because they
They're
came
like,
right
oh,
down.
man.
That's fine. I'm not going to get into that. Maybe it is a hoax. Maybe it isn't. I don't fucking know. I don't know about the moon. I don't know about none of that shit. Hypothetically, if I'm offered the option to go up into space and I can look at the fucking Earth, look into like the darkness of space, see how small everything is, just put it into context in my mind, like, yo, this shit is really like little as shit, dog. Like, I don't think it would be fired. Imagine that view, bro.
Yeah, that's
Just a fucking like water glistening, all these different land masses. Like, then you just get to think like and process like all these little fucking spots are filled with hundreds of thousands of people.
Yeah.
Just doing their day-to-day daily life, not thinking about me, not thinking about everything. That shit would be so fucking beautiful.
I don't think I got that in me, man. Like,
Honestly, I'd probably go up to 20.
20 bands to go to space.
That-
There's just too much I can do with 5 to go. Like, there's just enough here on Earth for me to be like, I'm cool. Like, staying. I ain't been everywhere I want
But
to
then
be.
you think like 5 racks, you can't even go to some places in the world to see
Where
shit.
can I go?
For 5?
You can go anywhere for 5. A good decent amount of time as well. There's nowhere you can go for 5.
You go to China, it's going to take you 2 days to get there,
That's fine.
2 days to get back.
That's fine,
You're going to have to get a hotel for at least 2 days.
bro. We
That
can
shit's
we
like
could go
7
on,
racks.
we could go on Expedia right now.
Look at it.
No,
Look at it. Look at it. You spending 7, bro.
no.
Spending 7. You can't even go stay in Hawaii for less than 5.
Bro, yes you can.
No, you can't. You
You're
can't
wrong.
have a vacation in
You
Hawaii
wanna
for 5
bet?
racks.
Do you want to bet?
Shit, fucking DR cost me like
This-
4.
You was wild and spending 4 in DR. How the fuck you end up doing that? Bro, why you like 2,500,
No.
1,500?
For a night?
No, like 3, 4.
Fuck awesome.
Yeah, you like it doing pause to pod.
It's a fuck awesome.
Let's bet, though. Let's bet.
Fuck awesome
Let's
bullshit.
bet.
I'm not familiar with
That was
Hawaii.
shot. I know. That's what
Another
I'm
shot.
saying.
What's the over? How many days are you talking?
What's the over under?
How many days are we talking? For 5
days.
racks.
3 days.
3 days, one person?
Yeah.
3 days, one person to
Yeah.
Honolulu. Right now. All right. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. We
Give me 1
gonna
second.
we ain't gonna pause, but yeah, this is an easy win because this is shit I've already looked up. Like it's nowhere I can't go for 5 mans. Ain't nothing that expensive, dog. You might even get a 4-day joint out there for real.
All right, so we're going in.
What's the bet though?
I'll
All
take
right,
a
just
shot.
bet a shot.
Bet a shot. Bet a
Bet a
shot. Bet a shot. All right, 1 second.
Yeah,
We're going.
man.
We're leaving Friday. We're coming back Monday.
Yeah.
All right.
And we going weekend. This
It's just
weekend. Because we
one-
all know during the
And it's
weekend.
just one person.
Yeah.
All right. If this shit is under 3, I'm going this weekend.
It's under 3. I'm telling you. I already looked this shit up.
That shit is cat.
No. Thank you. Take your shot, bro. You ain't even saying the price. Take your shot. How much is it? Like 13, 15. It's probably cheaper. Come on, dog. That shit 1,200. 1,200 to go online. What you talking about?
That shit's for a very good hotel too.
Come on, nigga. It's like 5 days to go to fucking. Bro.
Exceptional 16, bro. But I'm thinking like that's only you. You're not gonna fly out on Friday and come back on Monday, and that's one traveler.
What you mean?
You're not gonna come. You're not gonna come go by yourself to Hawaii.
Wait, you go? Who you taking to space with you?
That's a difference.
Nah, the
right, let's do China. Fuck you.
China's the same shit. All of them like max 1,800. Unless you go into like Turks or fucking, I don't know. One of them little private islands be the ones that cost $3 by yourself. But as far as like nice exotic places, 1,500 minimum for one person. So you gotta book that flight to go this weekend to Hawaii.
They might not even
Because
let
that
us.
shit ain't that bad.
They might not even let us. I'm not going to Hawaii for half a day.
No, I'm going to Hawaii soon. I don't know when. This shit just far. That's my thing with traveling. Like a lot of shit I be wanting to do, but I ain't got 12 hours on a plane in me. At that point, I need like a week there, maybe 2.
Yeah, I gotta go to
Look,
China.
yeah, come on, bro. What's China?
2 racks.
Come on, dog. You talking about? That's what I'm saying. The place you could go for
Well,
5
that's not
days,
realistic. A Friday to Monday is fair. It would have to be Friday to
it's
Wednesday. At
still
least.
gonna be the same thing.
Well, because the hotel's gonna be crazy.
No, it's not.
All right, Friday to Wednesday, I'm do 2 people,
Now you're going crazy.
and now we're gonna start thinking about what's realistic.
Okay, but then you could cut the hotel out, go Airbnb.
That
You
shit's
really
still gonna
gotta
be
go
a
there.
grip. I don't even know
Bro,
if they have Airbnb.
They
in
got
China, bro.
Airbnbs. They got Airbnbs.
No,
I've already done this shit. I'm telling you.
fucking going to China, dog.
All right, watch. This is Dill's. I got proved wrong. Casey hates this shit. Dill hates being wrong.
This is.
He hates being wrong. He can't stand being wrong.
It's not even that I'm wrong.
It's what that you could look.
You know what? I was looking at the prices wrong. You're wrong.
How?
Fuck you.
How?
Say, look, China 2 people is 4x.
Under $5. That's the whole thing. Where can you go for $5?
Shit is at a dope spot in Hong Kong. It's 37
Look what he's
too.
saying. These places are obtainable. Like you can go to these places. To spend $5 to go to space when you can go to China for a week. I'm cool. I'm going to China. I'm going to the beach in Hawaii. I'm gonna go to one of these stupid ass islands that's they fishing the food out for me. Like, nah, dog. Nah. Come on, bro. This motherfucker over here booking trips. He forgot we live on the pod now.
Now these flights is long as
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. That's why I would say like I'm cool off it because it's too far.
It's a 1-stop 23-hour flight,
Come on, bro. What are we doing?
and there's no non-stops to China.
You
so
damn near gotta go first class just to fly that shit comfortably. That's the part that's gonna kill you. If anything, is you just want convenience on a flight. Them motherfuckers be having beds. Those be the planes that's like big as shit just because they know you gotta have space. Like they got bars on the plane, all types of stuff.
That being said, yeah, 5 racks of space would be an easy win for me.
And
And
you're still doing it.
they said they're gonna build a hotel up there.
What are we doing at this hotel in space?
You don't want to be on a fucking spaceship, bro? What are you talking
there's
about?
no
That would
point.
be sick to be on a spaceship.
Why are we
We all
going
grew up,
on vacation?
What do you want to be? I want to be an astronaut when we grow up. That was our generation.
Bro, why
dog.
are we going on a vacation when we can't even get in water?
There's a pool party
How
inside,
you
bro.
gonna get in the pool? Gravity.
They're gonna have gravity. Bro, instead of like a spaceship, they make the gravity happen in the
Bro,
spaceship.
you watching too much TV. The spaceships in space, them
The
niggas still
niggas that went to space, they literally said they had to let go of the shit for 5 minutes so they could float. They had to turn the shit off. They had
No,
to turn
bro.
the shit off.
Turn
bro.
what off?
It's a gravity trying to keep you down. The motherfuckers be in
That
space.
shit.
They don't be floating all fucking
Dog,
time.
they not floating, bro.
You ain't never seen Interstellar, dog.
Yo, you watch too many
Never seen
movies.
Interstellar, bro.
Bro, they not up there walking around on the platform. This ain't Star Trek, bro.
If it's a hotel, it's gonna be.
How?
They're gonna make this shit, bro. It's a fucking.
They not making that shit by the time.
It's aliens turning motherfuckers to stone. You think we can't walk around on a spaceship?
Yo, they not, that shit ain't gonna be up by the time. We alive.
Yes, the fuck it is. That spaceship will probably be up there in 10 years, dog.
You bugging.
Space vacation up that bitch 10 fucking
You
years. dog.
bugging.
10 years, shit gonna be
We
lit.
just got-
By the time he's 60, that shit gonna have pools, volleyball court,
There's no
artificial suns and shit.
Nah,
Shit's
bro.
gonna be fucking lit.
Nah.
And then you're gonna go to the deck. You're gonna have all these
They
lawn
have to
chairs
start
and shit.
doing that shit
They got all
now.
these- They probably are. They
Nah.
got lawn chairs and shit on the deck, and it's just a giant glass ass fucking joint. You sitting there with your bitch.
That
you
shit
drinking
sounds
some
good.
wine. It's nothing but stars, bro. Comets flying by and
It
shit.
sounds
You don't want to go to the
majestic.
space
It
hotel.
sounds
The
majestic.
fuck?
I give you
knock
that.
bitch up on the space hotel.
That shit.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Out of pussy.
It's gonna float up. You hold her by the legs and let that shit float up.
Nah, bro.
Guaranteed pregnant. They don't even need IVF no more. They don't even need IVF.
Come on,
Just
dog.
hold the bitch by her legs, let that shit
Trying to fuck something floating is crazy. I'm telling you.
Motherfuckers not paying for that, bro.
It's not like a challenge.
Motherfuckers spend a lot of money on swings and shit like that.
Nah. Well, we ain't having none of that shit by the time we here.
Yeah, it's a lot of shit we didn't think that would happen in our lifetime.
Like
It's
what?
already happened.
What really happened that we was like, huh? Them ain't real hoverboards though.
FaceTime and video camera shit.
I will say,
wild shit.
FaceTime is the most
FaceTime
shit ever.
and video camera shit is fucking mind-boggling. That shit was in
I'll
Back
say
to the
this,
Future.
the cell phone is the most craziest shit ever.
You can hit a button on your car and it picks you up.
That's not so
That's
far
not
out the ground.
futuristic that you can do.
No, it is, bro.
It's the fucking corner. That's future,
But
bro.
hold up, but we got introduced to the Tesla like what 2015.
They got satellites
It took
right
them
now.
10 years
You
to
can
get
be in the
this shit.
desert and get internet.
They got satellite. It's some wishy-washy shit with it.
My man's got the whole fucking John and his little fucking bar shit in the middle of
Bro.
nowhere.
What you okay? So
We got drones killing people in war. We are
That's
futuristic and shit.
no, but what you talking about is crazy.
What a
A
spacecraft?
space hotel.
We went to the moon in the 40s. Then
You
we
didn't
get
hear that shit though. I don't believe that shit.
whatever.
I don't believe that shit.
We not living in the future and shit, motherfucker. I could go.
Nah, we
I can have 7 different people's faces on
Nah.
my fucking screen right now.
definitely
talking
living in
to
the
me.
future with cell phones.
Come on, dog.
As far as
We are streaming right
I'm
the
saying,
fuck now.
that's
That's future.
and I said that's the most
Future.
futuristic shit we got.
Future.
This is the most
They
futuristic
send a
shit we
little
got.
pixelated shit live right now.
This is the
talking
most futuristic
about
shit we
the
got,
Bluetooth
bro.
fucking microphone set.
The most futuristic
What
shit
is
we got.
Bluetooth? I don't even know what the fuck
We don't even know what
Bluetooth is.
Wi-Fi is.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? A space hotel is crazy, bro.
So is fucking
Citizens?
bro. Bluetooth is fucking crazy.
No.
I had a button on my
It ain't
phone and
as
things up with a speaker 100 feet away.
It ain't as crazy as a space hotel, dog.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. If you would have told a motherfucker when they flew to the moon, what's more realistic, a space hotel or me being able to have 7 people in fucking China
They
on my
had the
phone
shit
I'm
on
talking
the
to right
Jetsons.
now?
They had the ideas.
Shit is crazy.
No, Back to the Future was, I think, based in like 20.
It was our year. It was like 2 years ago. 3 years ago.
So it's like they thought we was gonna have real hoverboards, flying cars, all this shit. We ain't got none of that
You
shit.
think we don't have the technology for flying cars?
No.
Yeah, we do. Yes, we do.
Where is it?
They can fly cars right now if they wanted to.
Propellers and shit. These motherfuckers
Just
are
hover
flying
that
cars.
bitch. Hover that bitch. That's all you gotta do is
Those
hover.
flying helicopters built as cars. They ain't cars.
Yep, I'm sure they could. If they wanted to build some shit that would hover, they could hover that shit, bro. That shit is not that hard to build.
Nah.
You know,
I think
now
it
you
would
start
be
talking
hard.
about like fucking transporting and shit. That shit'd be hard. But hovers, no, it's too much regulation.
Remember,
You, all of us get flying cars.
what you mean?
How many people gonna die?
Nah, that's the crazy part about a flying car. Is you
Motherfuckers is cooked.
gotta retrain everybody to fly.
Motherfuckers just cooked. They know about do that shit. We spent billions and trillions of dollars on infrastructure and roads for every country. You think they're gonna put some flying cars up?
Dog, if
Come
it
on,
was
bro.
convenient enough for
Come
them
on.
to have flying cars,
Come
there would
on,
be no reason for them not to have them shits right now. I'm surprised they ain't got drones in the sky yet.
they do. Cops have drones.
No, I'm saying like disgusting amounts, like just
Yeah,
monitoring
because there's
everything.
too much legislation
Even
around that shit.
Elon
right
was
now.
trying to do what it was like New York to DC and 30
They about to
minutes.
roll out the robo taxis now.
I seen them,
So
but that's not far fetched because the Tesla already do that.
that's future, bro. It's about to be an app where I can hit that's not Uber. That I can say pick me up and pull up and I hop in the back of it. It take me to fuck
Nah,
on.
but we doing autonomous cars. We talking about we was supposed to be having flying cars at this point.
What's more
That's a
impressive?
far fetch. A flying fucking car.
I don't know.
Come on, bro.
I can have a self-operating
If you see a
car.
flying car, you like
I'm
nah.
trying to tell you, bro. They can make flying cars if they
I
wanted to.
doubt it. I doubt it.
They can make. We have the tech for that. We had the tech for that.
Why? What makes you
We
say
sending bitches to the motherfucking space
I don't
for
believe
the
that shit.
fuck of it. But we can't make a flying car.
I don't
Come on,
believe
dog.
that shit.
Come on, dog.
Niggas just land on
Come
land
on,
and
dog.
shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, these
You know where these motherfuckers about to land at?
That shit-
Every other body else that went to space land in the big ass ocean.
How long you think the Earth was flat for?
I never thought the Earth was flat.
What,
You thought the Earth was flat?
what about
before?
dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs? What about them?
I know a couple people say dinosaurs were fake.
That's crazy.
What point did the dinosaurs come before or after God?
After.
After God?
Yeah.
You sure?
You talking about Jesus?
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was before Jesus.
Before Jesus.
Got it.
Yeah.
Did they talk about dinosaurs in the Bible?
No.
Just as fake.
But that's the Bible, though. There's many religions.
They said that shit in the Quran.
Not that I know of. I haven't
Hinduism believes that your karma is from previous generations before you. How fucked up is that a thing? Right? So like regardless of what you would do, if your dad and his dad was a piece of shit, you would get punished for it.
That's a couple of religions though. Like
wow.
your parents' sins are yours as well, which is fucked up.
I know life's been so tough for me.
Well, I mean, I think a lot of life could just come out of what you believe in. Because I mean, some people feel like, oh, if that's the case, let me live a righteous life so my kids don't have to fucking suffer. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, shit.
I mean, who
have
knows?
A blast. No, but I think if you ask the majority of people in the world, if they had 5,000, would they pay it to go to space? It would
or go to somewhere you haven't been with 5,000.
So you think if we did a survey and said you can go to Hawaii or space for $5
you can go to Hawaii for a week or go to space for 10 minutes.
It's like 4 days.
Okay, you can go to Hawaii for 4 days. You can go to space for 10 minutes.
Yes.
I'm going to Hawaii. We got satellites. I'm seeing the same shit you see.
You don't like views and shit.
If the view is better in Hawaii.
The chair part of this shit. I'm the views. I like the views.
I'll chill on the lawn. I'll chill on the beach
and shit
in Hawaii while you get the 10-minute view and you're like, damn, that was the wackest 5,000 I ever spent in my life.
Sometimes
you don't even know if your phone work up there. Like you might not worry about
my phone, bro.
I'm saying you might not even get no flight.
I sure got cameras, even if disposable.
And then you come back, you ain't take that.
Bro, a lot of times in like 10 minutes is enough.
That's a good. I can relate. That's cool. I get that. But 10 minutes in space, I'd rather spend my 10 minutes somewhere else. I'll tell you that. Not in space.
That 10 in Hawaii might mean a lot more.
Hawaii gonna mean way more than space. I don't know why with the right thing. Come on, yo. We ain't talking about. We ain't having the same conversation. We're not having the same conversation. 10 in Hawaii way crazier than 10 in space.
10 in Hawaii sounds nuts.
Come on, man.
Oh, goddamn. Where else we going?
What we got?
47 minutes in already.
Yeah, man. I hate the debate. What else we got? That's all. Oh, Kyron Lacy, LSU wide receiver.
I killed himself.
I was sad.
Yeah,
I was sad.
I would agree.
Let me get the whole story.
Yeah, I don't really got nothing for that.
Yeah, the story is he was running from the police allegedly, crashed and killed a man. He was scheduled to go to.
Oh, I have this story all wrong. When you guys were saying that shit the other day, I thought you guys were saying he was running from the police when he killed himself.
He was.
But you're saying he was running from the police when he got in that car accident and the guy died.
Let me get it right.
Because that's where I'm confused at.
Okay. He wasn't in the. I think he just killed the guy the first time.
Yeah.
In a car accident. And then this time he was running from the police and ended up apparently committing suicide.
He shoot himself? They didn't say?
They didn't say it.
Why was he running from police? Because they was about to take him to jail for that shit?
I don't think so, because I think he was out on bail or bonding. I think he was going to court a few days later, and then end up, sadly killing this. It's a unfortunate situation because this was a guy that was definitely going to get drafted, highly rated prospect. I guess depending on the situation with the Spurs situation, however it played out, because I still don't know the full details. Okay, so it says. Lacy was accused of causing a crash that killed a 78-year-old man and then fleeing the scene without rendering aid or calling authorities. Turned himself in the authorities, was jailed and then released on a $150,000 bond. He was charged with negligent homicide, felony hit and run, with death and reckless operation of a vehicle. A grand jury was about to start hearing the case Monday. And then, what was that, like Saturday, Sunday? He was allegedly driving a Dodge Charger on the highway, recklessly passed multiple vehicles at a high rate of speed. He was illegally passing. I'm trying to cipher through this. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, they going on and on about this police chase. But yeah, he was getting chased by the police. They later found him crashed and dead with apparent suicide.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah, that's
tough.
that's a fucked up situation.
I'm a firm believer. If you want to kill yourself, kill yourself.
You've always stood by that.
Yeah, black and white. You either want to live or you don't.
Yeah, I don't really co-sign this.
Well, with that being said, he's 23, 24.
Yeah.
I would hope that he's like sought help. Is it like people gotta live with a lot of heavy shit, dog? So if he actually did cause that accident and somebody died, like a lot of motherfuckers like might wave that off and say like, "Oh, it was a dumb mistake," and so, like, or maybe he even needs to go to jail. Like, that's heavy as shit, dog. Could you imagine just like street racing or whatever and just do some dumb shit?
Honestly, I don't think he was doing nothing crazy. That's the craziest part is I think he just hit him, got scared,
and did left. Even worse.
And that's what gets you with the authorities because, I mean, God forbid you hit somebody and they die. You don't necessarily go to jail because you killed them.
It's accidental.
It would be like
when you live with the fact that like
or ran a light, you might get like you would get a charge, but it's not going to be murder. So I mean, we'll never know. But he could have got off with maybe probation for something or something with the death of the man. But when you just
and now you got to think for the rest of your life.
What you got to think about that for the rest of your life. And I think the uncertainty of knowing what's about to happen. I mean, I couldn't imagine like you a wide receiver about to get drafted to the NFL. Your parents, maybe not sure his situation, just speaking hypothetically, he might have been the new breadwinner of the family. He might have been about to take care of everybody. Everybody's on his ass. Oh, you got me with a house. You got me with a car. Oh, you got me with this, that, and the third. You just got all this pressure, and you like, yo, I just killed somebody. I'm scared as shit. I'm about to go to jail. Y'all talking about all this dumb shit. In fact, let me get in the car. I'm out. And then you just driving, speeding, and you thinking the worst shit. And you like, yo, fuck this. I'm not dealing with none of this. And just shit. I mean, I'm not saying you can't blame them, but it's fucked up.
I think the shit that would get me, like, yo, if I kill somebody by accident in the car, I'm not drunk, I'm sober, nothing like it, bad accident, it's gonna be a tough go for me in general to just have that on my conscience. Like, all right, what if I was a little sharper? What if I wasn't listening to the songs hard? Like, whatever the fuck it would be. The shit where it's like, I did. Now I had to think about, what if I stopped and I just put pressure on the wound? Or I did CPR, or whatever the fuck I did. I called 911. Like, he could have lived.
It's possible, and that's the part.
Like, I'm selfish. I got scared. I'm a coward. Not saying he is, but this is how I would think. Like, my cowardice ways caused this man's death. Not only did my accident and bad driving do that shit, but now I left. What if I would have stayed, and what if he would have survived? That shit would just fucking... See, that's why, it's tough to kill. I don't know how motherfuckers kill like that. I'd kill somebody if I had to, but or if I really hated you. But I don't know how motherfuckers just like that biblo shit and whatnot. Like, I don't know how motherfuckers just be killing people on a whim. Like, that shit's tough to live with. I don't know how people do that shit. Even with like soldiers or cops or whatever that shit is, like whatever you do, that shit would be that's a lot to live with, dog.
Yeah, man. We was talking about that in the chat, just having to kill people in war.
The soldier shit, like that shit, like I'm not built for the army because like I was saying, it would be a lot easier, like if me and you beefing with a motherfucker and they try to do something to us and I have to kill them or whatever happens. Like, it would be a lot easier for me to kill somebody I personally know that I have issues with than to go to war and like kill a random motherfucking Afghanistan or Russia or whatever it is. Because I don't know what the fuck they into. They might have just got drafted. These motherfuckers might have 2 kids. They might not want no problems with this shit. Like, they might be the best person in the world. We could have been best friends in different situations. That shit's hard to live with. I don't know how people do that shit. More power to them because we need soldiers, but that's a lot.
Yeah, no, walking around with that is...
That shit's heavy.
Bad jump.
That's why the suicide rate's so heavy in soldiers, because that shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And they don't even give them half the fucking resources they should.
At all.
Yeah, but rest in peace to the LSU fella. I mean, that's unfortunate. I can't imagine how the parents feel on that shit. Like you said, at one point, like, yo, our family's about to make it out.
Yeah.
It's like multiple aspects of it. Like, yo, my son really did it. I watched him grind his whole fucking life for everything. That shit. Yeah. That's all you talking about.
My son about to go to the NFL.
My son's in the LSU.
Think about all the shit they sacrificed.
Bro, this little motherfucker been in the leagues, all the youth leagues and all that shit his whole life. Everybody's saying, yo, he's nasty, he's going crazy, this. To kill yourself this late in the game, that's unfortunate. So yeah, it's RP to him. That sucks.
Yeah,
that shit is shitty.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, that shit is shitty. We didn't talk about it last week. It's kind of old news now, but did you see they accidentally deported a guy and now he's in like a terrorist jail?
Yeah.
And they can't get him back. And then the Supreme Court ordered them to try and get him back, but they're still trying to, like, I don't know. That shit's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know the specifics on it, but I seen that the El Salvador.
You got to bring him back.
I'm not giving him back.
Yeah, that's crazy. You got to get him back. You drawed on it.
But who did it though? I'm not understanding that part.
But that's the nastiest part. That's the only reason I had it on my notes today, because I was on the fucking Twitter earlier, and Fox News had a shit, and they had a picture of him. It was like deported man dressed as a gangster. He had a black tee and a fitted on, dog.
Yeah, they tried to say
like, am I dressed as a gangster right now because I got a hat on? Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
They tried to say it was the whole fucking bullshit. And the Bulls hat he had on, and apparently MS-13 wears the Bulls.
40
I have
fitteds
never heard of that.
I have no idea who the fuck wears what.
I will say I do know, like,
certain hats. That's all chart.
I know certain hats. I got some.
They got a hat for every fucking one. Like,
places.
If you go to Cali, you gotta wear some. I gotta wear my golf hat.
Yeah,
all fucking time.
You basically gotta go fear guy hat.
Yeah, like you can't wear no shit. That shit is crazy.
That shit is wild.
That shit is nuts.
That's all I had.
I have some listener questions. I gotta find them shits though.
Let's see what we got, man. I don't think we did a listener's question.
No, last week that took too long.
These spots nowadays, which is a good thing, giving you guys the content y'all need and deserve. Shout out to everybody tuned in, or that will tune in. Hate the dead air on the pod.
You know what's funny too? I don't think this was a pod topic or a question. But Mans had asked me this question yesterday. Would you discipline anybody else's kid?
No.
All right, so say I have a kid, right? I'll leave him with you.
Yeah.
Say he starts cussing at you and like spits on you.
Yeah, he wouldn't spit on me.
If he spit on you, he's like 4 or 5. He spits on you, calls you pussy.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
At that point, you laughing at his little dumb ass.
No, you're not.
But like 13 is crazy.
Nah, 4 or 5, you gotta.
Nah. 13 is wild.
Well, if I have a kid and he does that shit to you, don't even flick him. Punch him in the fucking chest.
King is swinging on niggas at this point. Well, hell no, but he's just swinging. Like, hey, you tell him no, he's swinging. And like, I hit his dumb ass back. Like, stop, boy. But he just laughs. Like, he playing this shit. I'm like, yo, stop. Like, I told, like, the other day he had the remote smack the shit out of me with the remote.
Too. Because
like, you can't even do that.
Sometimes they connect, like, yeah, they connect strong sometimes.
Smack the shit out of me with the remote. I'm like, dog, you fucking wildin'. But that's my man. That's my boy right there.
All right, listener question. Thoughts on restaurants adding automatic 20% gratuity regardless of party size?
Disgusting.
Gross?
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Because everybody's not a good server. Granted, I always do tip probably more than...
I always tip. That's the shit, too. I gotta start looking at that shit. Because I tip anyway.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's added now.
Yeah, I caught on to the added shit.
It's added.
I normally tip more than what's on the paper. So sometimes I'm like, y'all lowballing yourself, and when they add it, because then when they add it, I'm like, y'all
they still get me because they add it, and then I'll add what the fuck I would tip anyway. And I don't even look at it. And then I'm like, yeah, they got me.
Because I do like showing love. Like, if you snap, I got you. Even if you're an asshole, I will tip you good to spite you. Like, it's still like, fuck you, but here.
Why does everybody ask for fucking tips now? That shit is corny.
Yeah, I always say no. Like,
I got tips now.
I look at Mario Salad Works. Motherfucker asked me every fucking job. I was like, what the fuck is going to do?
Get a slice of pizza at some random joint that just said 15, 20, 20. Eat a fucking dick.
Yeah, even my breakfast
tip is 15.
They asking for tips. I'm like, yo, what are you doing?
First time I saw was at a coffee store under my
apartment. Coming here every day is the tip.
Every fucking day I go in there, I realize I'm hitting this 20%, 20%, 20%. I'm like, why the fuck am I tipping these motherfuckers every day to get this fucking espresso?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing here?
For you. How you feel about let's say McDonald's or Wawa asking for you to donate to organizations or the grocery store?
You donate.
Huh?
Let them donate.
That's
The fuck, you
that's
profit
like
margin
the
is
funny
crazy
thing.
on
It's
this
like,
shit.
yo,
You
y'all
can donate.
cash cows. Why you asking for
I'm
our
asking your
donation?
fucking revenue,
Yeah.
your profit margin. What you
Yeah.
should do is say, every meal, do a promotion. Every meal you buy, 10% goes to this foundation.
Yeah.
Don't ask me for no fucking
I
bread.
went and got a Egg McMuffin meal like 2 weeks ago. I'm in McDonald's. They like round up to go to the
Wawa get me every time, bro. Wawa get
That's
me
the
every
problem.
fucking time.
I still hit the round up, and I'm
Every
like,
fucking
y'all
time.
got it. Y'all got the
Every
bread. Y'all don't
time.
need this.
Wawa get me every fucking time, and I'm stupid with that shit too, because I just said yes. One time I had like
Cause you be feeling bad.
yeah, one time it was like $7.10. I rounded up. I'm like, I really just gave. They got me for $1.
A
They
whole
dumb as
dollar.
shit, like
A whole dollar.
really dumb as shit. They get me every fucking time with that
Yeah,
shit.
that shit
dog.
fucked up, man.
Every
That
fucking
shit,
time.
that's the problem with being a giver, man. You can't help it.
Can't help it.
Can't fucking help
Even
it.
the tips are just like here. Like, no, dog. Why am I tipping you guys?
Yeah.
Dog? That shit is weird. I wonder when it starts happening with like other industries too. Like, are we trending towards that way?
I mean,
Like, if I close the deal, like I'm at my client, like, yeah, 10%.
for me, asking for a tip is crazy,
10%.
but I've never turned down a tip.
I don't even know what's an appropriate tip for your barber either.
I've recently gone to 20.
Okay.
Only because I'm out the way now.
How much is the cut now,
though? 40.
Okay.
So yeah.
I go to a white barber now.
I flirted with the beam, but I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah. I go to a white barber. My cut's only like 25. I just give him a 50.
Yeah, that's low.
Just
That's low.
It's my man's. I don't get cuts like that.
Yeah. Somehow I've gone to like 1, maybe 2 cuts a month. I don't know what the fuck. I used to be every 2 weeks religiously.
Yeah, I was never every 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was every 2 weeks religiously. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Listener question: how do you manage stress? Any healthy coping mechanisms?
Play video games. I don't get stressed too much nowadays, or I don't know. I don't want to say ever, but yeah, find a hobby. I say that. Have a hobby.
I like that.
And lock into the hobby. If you play video games, if you sew, if you do fucking puzzles, you go on walks, make music,
Do some lit shit.
yeah, just find. I'll say
Have
find
a
a
blast.
hobby. I always tell people like, if you don't have a hobby, man, you
Get one.
have too much downtime and you have too much time to think about a lot of shit that, in the grand scheme of things, don't fucking matter. Have some shit to take your mind off shit. Have something that you actually like or love that you're not worried about getting paid from or whatever it is. Like you just like to do this shit, so you do it. Whatever it is. What you say?
I don't.
Huh?
Just live with stress.
Goodness gracious.
You know the Hulk, Incredible Hulk, and the Adventures. It was like, how did you figure out how to manage your anger,
Motherfucker
Bruce?
just turned into Hulk.
Yeah, and then it was like that in the movie. It's like, you guys want to know my secret? I'm just always angry. I'm always stressed out.
Oh,
That shit's day to
We gotta
day.
get you
My
GTA 6 will cure you.
My least of my concerns.
Make sure you get that.
Manage my anxiety, depression. The stress is on the third tier. Stress is my happy zone.
Fucking crazy.
The fuck?
Nah, you know when you was happy?
When's that?
Making franchises on 2K.
Oh my god, love that. Love that. I went 3 days in a row.
Building teams.
3
You
days
was
in a row.
loving that shit. I knew you was fucking with it because you was hitting me out the blue.
Going crazy.
You know I went crazy.
All right, I'm gonna call you later, okay?
You're in your shed?
Yep, I'll call you in like 20 minutes.
God, that of the year.
It's my niece.
Uncle of the year.
Shout out to Ari.
What else we got?
That's it, bro. Random thoughts.
Okay, random thought. Random thought. I love the NBA player beef, retired NBA player beef. It seemed like a lot of them going at it. Out of the guys that it was what Pat Bev, Brandon Jennings, Lou Will,
Kyle
Jeff
Lawson.
Teague, Ty Lawson. Out of all of them, I'm taking Lou Will. Give me Lou Will. But random thought. I love the fact that NBA players is the same as non-NBA players.
100%.
They just made it to the league and 1,000 times better. But we all got the same competitive nature as far as talking shit, standing on your game, knowing how good you are, how good you think you are, and not wavering. Because ain't too many people could just say flat out, you better than me. Like, at the time, it was, I am the best player that I know. So you ain't about to tell me you better than me. And I love the fact that they still standing on this shit 5, 10, some of them 2, 3 years removed from the NBA. You're not fucking with me, dog.
Yeah, I think I like Jeff Teague in that. Honestly, though, I think I don't. Pat Bev might be a good matchup for a lot of them, dog. 1 year
He
removed.
gave him 40.
That's fine. I don't know.
He said, you believe that shit?
Yeah, defense is important one-on-one, dog.
Yeah, but good offense to beat that shit.
I don't think I've ever played anybody where I thought they were going to beat me one-on-one.
I definitely haven't, or I probably
Like, it's just like yeah, I feel like I'm going to win regardless.
Yeah, I don't.
Like, even if I think you're better than me, I'm like I'm going to figure out how to beat you one-on-one. It's not that hard.
Yeah,
Said, and my one-on-one record's pretty fucking nuts. So,
mine is amazing.
yeah, yours is all right. What's our one-on-one record?
I don't know. We have endless amount of games played.
Yeah, I don't know either.
There's no way to know that.
Yeah.
Like we used to go to Elkton Y, hoop for 2-3 hours like nuts, and then go to fucking Seasons and eat pizza and fries. Like, how could you keep track of our one-on-one? Right? It's no way.
Imagine doing that now.
Fuck no. He needs to be ready to explode. Fucking 3 hours of hooping.
Random thought. Netflix is coming out with a documentary on the Wizards debacle with Javaris Crittenton and Gilbert Arenas next month. Going to be absolutely fucking insane. Some people aren't familiar with that story. They probably aren't basketball fans. Maybe they're just now seeing Gilbert Arenas because he's getting popping on podcasts. Gilbert Arenas and Javaris Crittenton, who was a Washington Wizards player at the time, got into a debacle over a gambling debt. Apparently, Javaris Crittenton said he was going to shoot Gilbert Arenas. Gilbert Arenas came to the locker room the next day with 4 guns, gave them to Javaris Crittenton. Javaris Crittenton had his own gun, pulled it on Gilbert Arenas, pointed at him in the locker room and said he was going to kill him. I guess a bunch of people were like fleeing the scene, running out of the locker room. And according to Karan Butler's book, Gilbert said this was cap, but Karan said he stood in the middle of him and talked him down from it. But that documentary is going to be fucking wild.
It's going to be amazing.
Fucking wild.
Right, the next month.
Next month, I think it's like May 5th or something like that. Gonna be fucking fire. And then a little more background to that. Javaris Crittenton was out of the league in 3 years, and then I want to say caught a homicide because he accidentally shot a lady.
Yeah,
but he's out now. He did the
I
documentary.
didn't know he was out.
I didn't either.
I saw in the trailer, and I'm like, when the fuck did he get home?
Yeah, apparently he was like in some gang shit. He shot at somebody, and a bullet hit a lady. She died. No idea he was out, but that fucking documentary is gonna be wild. Even in the trailer, you can see
titled it "Shooting Guards."
Fire.
That's crazy.
Fire, which is crazy because they're both point guards. But that shit is fire. And if you see in the trailer, Gilbert brought a fucking solid gold zebra print gun. Like, that's so crazy shit.
Wow, dude.
That's a sick.
If you know Gilbert, listen to him. He's a wild motherfucker.
That's the shit too. Is like you watch his pod and he seems so goofy and fun and shit.
Yeah.
Kind of the motherfuckers that'll shoot you, dog.
Yeah.
Those are the guys that will shoot you.
With no remorse.
Those
Like,
are the
I own
guys
these
that'll
guns.
shoot you.
I'm licensed to have them. I will shoot you.
I've never been nervous around the motherfuckers that act too tough and shit. It's the motherfuckers joking around and then you say the wrong thing and they just hit the switch and you're like, how the fuck is that possible?
Yeah.
He was just flaming for 45 minutes and he's on fire out of nowhere. Like,
different person.
That's fucking scary.
Learn you quick.
Yeah, that shit's nuts. But yeah, that's Use My Chair.
Use the chair, man. Until next time.